What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video today, or if you kind of want to stick around and see what other videos I'll be posting in the near future. I do have some exciting ones coming up, so definitely make sure to subscribe and like this video if you want more videos from me. I feel like I haven't really been filming because I've just been like uninspired, and I'm like, oh, they don't want to really watch anything. I post anyway, which is, I know it's not the case, but that's how I feel. So give this video a thumbs up to show me that you guys are there and you're watching and you want more content. Today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me type of video. I'm going to dinner with my family and my boyfriend in about an hour or so, so I wanted to film this look, get some questions that you guys have had for me answered, and just kind of talk to you guys. So if you guys are interested in seeing that video, then stay tuned. Okay, so I have screwed up already. I posted on Instagram about 20 minutes ago that I'm doing a like chit chat get ready with me in an hour, and to send me questions and I'll answer them during like my getting ready process. And it's been 20 minutes and here I am filming. So I only have a few questions, most of which are so ridiculous because I just read through a few of them. Of course from my family members. It's like, why? So I'm just hoping as I like do my makeup, more and more people ask questions. If not, we'll just chit chat about whatever. So lately I have been paying a lot more attention to like my skin and like skincare routine, because I really want my skin to look just beautiful. Not necessarily like flawless, like I don't really like a full coverage, but just more glowy and like natural coverage. So I've just been focusing more on my skin, so I'm going to show you kind of what I've been doing. My skin lately has never been more dry. Never. Speaking of dry. Don't mind if I do. It's been so dry to the point where even if I wear just like my tinted moisturizer or my CC cream, you can like see like it looks all dry and crackly and it's just not a cute look. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing the past like 2 weeks to kind of combat that. I got this e.l.f. hydrating water essence from TJ Maxx for like $4, and all you do is put a little bit on a cotton round and just dab it on your skin, and it just brings so much moisture. It's a liquid, but it's almost like a gel liquid, if that makes sense. So you just kind of push it into your skin and it leaves your skin super moisturized. So that's usually what I start with. And then I will go in with the e.l.f. hydrating serum, which I'm gonna do now. I've already done the water essence. And if I look this way, it's because this is where my mirror is at. So yeah, I've just been taking a lot more time to kind of prep my skin to ensure that I don't get like that dry, crackly face an hour into me wearing my makeup. Like, honestly, it got to the point where like some days I'd leave work and look in the like my rear view mirror at myself. And I'm like, people were looking at me like this all day. Like, it's so embarrassing. And it's not just like, oh, when you're up close you can tell. Like, no, it was bad, real bad. And then I will use this Daily Defense Makeup Mist. Can you tell I've been into e.l.f.? I went to, like I said, Marshall's, and I saw the whole e.l.f. line, and it was like half the price of what it is at like Target or online. So I was like, you know what, this is my chance to try it. So I'll just go in and spray, which adds yet another layer of moisture. You guys are probably gonna think like, you're putting way too much stuff on your face, but I'm telling you, I have to just drench my face during the winter because it's bad for me. While I'm letting that sink in, I'm gonna go in and we're gonna get to these questions. I just know they're gonna be... When my sister or my brother gets to my Instagram, all hell breaks loose, let me tell you. Okay. So someone, it's not really a question, they said, just wanted to let you know you're a total fox, hashtag babe alert. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Next question is, do you believe in karma? I 100% believe in karma. Like, if there is one thing in this world I believe in, it is that. If you are an asshole, you're gonna get what you deserve. It might not be in 5 minutes, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be next month, but trust and believe that you are gonna get what you deserve. And I know it sounds terrible and I shouldn't say this, I really shouldn't, but sometimes in certain situations I hope and pray that I'm around to witness it, because it's like, and I don't want anything like terrible to happen to anybody, I'm not talking that, but I mean, just simple things like, let me just witness you stubbing your toe once, please, please, because some people are just assholes and I just can't. The next thing I'm going in with is this primer, and it is the No Problem primer that I got in my BoxyCharm. Was it last month? I don't even know. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and kind of press it into where I have the larger pores, which is my entire face pretty much. I try not to like rub it in circular motions because I noticed that that doesn't really like fill your pores like how I want it to, so I've kind of just been trying to press it in. Okay, so next question, what do we have here? If you were stranded, if you were stranded on a desert island, would you let your chest hair grow out or trim it with a dull rock? Why do I have family members like this? Why? I'd let it grow, Mary. I'd let it grow. I'm not trimming anything with a dull rock. Especially if no one is around. I don't need to do any sort of primping at all. Okay, let's move on to my foundation. I don't really wear foundation. I wear this CC cream. And I just got a spray tan a couple days ago, so I am in the shade medium. Usually I am in the color fair, but my mom gave me this giant like luminous CC cream in medium, and this kind of matches me better now. So just prepare for this. Okay, I take about... Okay, so just prepare for this foundation routine. It's unreal. I take not even a full pump, maybe like half of a pump of that. And then I mix in this e.l.f. hydrating boost. It's just like a clear, like hydrating liquid. I just do like a small little drop of that. And then, like I said, I've really been wanting the more glowy skin, so I will go in with some sort of liquid illuminator. This one is from Forever 21 actually, and it's really good. And it's it was like $6, I want to say. Or I have this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid, which is a little bit more expensive, but I did get this in a BoxyCharm. I think for the purpose of just going the more inexpensive route, I'm going to use this one, and I'll just put a drop of that. I'll take just a flat like foundation brush and use the back of it and mix it all up on the back of my hand, just so it's all mixed in there really well. And then I kind of even it out all over my face with the brush. I don't use this to actually do my foundation, I just do this to apply for good coverage, just so I make sure I get all the places I want to get. I will even take this on my eyelids to make sure that I get some good coverage there. Now, depending on the day, I might use like a kabuki brush to blend this in, or I might use my wet beauty blender. Today I'm just gonna go in with the brush because I didn't really wet my beauty blender and I don't want to get up. So I will just kind of go in and dab this out. I like to try to dab as opposed to like blending in circles. I do blend in circles as well, but I kind of like to dab it in first and then blend it out. I don't know why, but I just feel like it gives me better coverage. Okay, while I finish blending this out, let's go to the next question. It's like people are asking the exact same question, and by people, I mean my sister. The dull rock question. It's like, I only needed that once, girl. Just once. Okay, my next question is, are you going to put more clothes on Poshmark? Yes, I for sure am. I have a whole closet full of clothes. My first like batch of clothes were my like size 16, 14s, just clothes that I don't really wear anymore. And then I went to my dad's house to pick up my old clothes from when I was a little bit heavier. and I posted a second batch of clothes that were my like 20s, 22s, 24s. So a lot of those are actually still on Poshmark. I am also putting like brand new makeup that I purchased or I received that I don't really want or I'm not going to use. That is on there as well. So I will leave my Poshmark link down in the description box if you guys are interested. I ship out very quickly. The second I get your guys' order, I print out the label, I get everything packaged and ready to go, and then usually the next day, or if it's early in the day, I'll drop off that day at the post office. But if it's later in the day, then I'll drop it off the next day. Okay, I just put Too Faced Born This Way concealer under my eyes, and to blend out concealer under my eyes, I like to use a dry beauty blender, and I will usually actually do a little line here, down my nose, and here. Next question, if you could only shop at one store for the rest of time, which would it be? Ooh, this is a hard one, because I feel like I like Boohoo's clothes like the best, but they don't really have a store here in the US, so it's only online. So I'd probably pick Forever 21. I'm not a huge fan of Forever 21's bottoms. Like, I can never find a decent pair of jeans. I think I have like my favorite jeans, those ripped up ones from my my video that I put up a couple videos ago. I love those. Those are the most comfiest, like, fitting jeans ever. I just wish they had other colors. They only had that light wash. Pants, I just have to go with Old Navy Rockstars, man. Those are like my jam. Black skinny jeans, I wear those legit every day. I have like 12 pairs. But I would say, to answer your question, I'm getting off topic here. I would say Forever 21. Okay, then I'm going in with a new product that I just received today, actually, and I'm kind of curious to see how it works. It's the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. So it comes in a box like this. This is the packaging. And the thing that really interests me about this, it's a loose powder, but it says that it's made with 50% water. Like, how is that possible when it's a powder? Like, I'm so confused. And I kind of dabbed it. It even says, keep me closed to keep me cool. Like, what does that even mean? Like, how is that possible? I don't want to spill it everywhere. So I take a little bit, like even on my finger, and I rub it into the back of my hand, and it's just like gone. Like, it's wet. It's so weird, but it's like a powder, you guys. Like, look at this. Like, that's so crazy to me, so I'm really curious to see how this works. So I'm just gonna take a Sigma, like, tapered highlighter brush, F35, and I'm going to get a little bit on my brush. I'm so scared. And I'm gonna put it under my eyes. Oh my god. It's like freezing cold. It's so cold. It feels so good though. I'm just curious to see how this lasts. Oh my god. It feels so wet! You guys, this is not, oh my god. That's so weird. I'll usually take like a loose setting powder like this and set my T-zone area down my nose. Usually I'll do like the sides of my nose. Like pretty much my T-zone. And then I'll take a, dude, that was an experience. Like, it literally feels wet, but it looks really good. Okay, that was so weird. I can't get over it. Then I'll take just any like compact setting powder. I just use this Rimmel Stay Matte with a giant fluffy brush, and I'll set the rest of my face. Alright, next question. I always forget to talk in these videos. Okay, what is your workout regimen? Okay, so I've been thinking lately that I want to film at the place I actually work out. I of course have to ask the owner, but I don't think she'll mind. It's gonna be, the only thing is it's gonna be kind of hard to like just film me because it's like a boot camp type of class, but honestly, She films, the owner films every single day, just little clips here and there, and posts to a public Instagram account, and nobody cares. I think they kind of just know it comes with the territory, like she records, so I'm sure they won't mind. But I have been wanting to show you guys for a while now, like what I do and what I have done to lose weight, or right now maintain. So I think I'm going to do that, but I will kind of explain it to you. We do pretty much a mixture of everything. I always explain it like it's a CrossFit slash boot camp type of workout. So we do everything. We do weights, we do cardio, there's running. I mean, it's endless. We usually start by warming up by running 2 laps around the block, which I honestly don't even know how far that is, but it's like I get half of 1 lap and I'm exhausted. So we already know I'm getting a workout from like the second I get there. So we always start by doing that, and then we'll do like reps and sets of things using the weights, push-ups, crunches, lunges. Every Wednesday is like booty and leg day, so we do a lot with like the heavier bars on that day. It's so hard to like remember everything, and I don't know why, because I've been going for like 2 years, but I think I'm just going to ask if I can film every day for like a week, so you'll get kind of an idea of a full week of workouts. Saturdays are so wild and so hard because she only has the 1 class, so everybody shows up to that class Saturday mornings. That would be a really good one to get, because we are inside of her place and then out like in the parking lot, and she'll set up like the rope, so we're doing that. We're flipping big ol' like tractor tires, like it's crazy, and those are the hard days. Oh my god, I legit sometimes feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like it's so intense. So yeah, I think I'm gonna ask her if I can do that and get that up for you guys, because I've gotten that question now for quite a while, ever since I started this whole like weight loss journey. So I think I'm gonna do that for you guys. I will also add that when I was like actively losing weight, like regularly, like just a steady, at a steady pace, I was working out 5 to 6 days a week. So I would for sure go Monday through Friday, every morning at 6 a.m. for an hour, so from 6 to 7, and then some Saturdays I would go. Not necessarily all Saturdays, but some. Like I was so dedicated to that lifestyle, let me tell you. I made a weight loss update video not too long ago, and I kind of explained that the last like almost a year now I've just been, wow, I've been struggling. Haven't lost anything. In that last video I was saying I hadn't lost anything, and that I don't even want to call it a plateau, because there's no way I've plateaued at 240 pounds. Like come on, like there's still so much for me to lose. I think I just need to like switch things up, but I haven't been going 5 to 6 days a week either, so that could be it. I've been going like 3 to 4. I need to get on it. Next I am taking the Brow Gal like brow powder, and I take this color over here, this taupey shade, and I just kind of lightly fill in the end of my brows, and then even more lightly than that, fill in the front part. So I'll usually start in the middle and work my way out to the end. And honestly, like, I'm just going out to dinner in like an hour with my boyfriend, my brother, my sister, my brother's girlfriend, my mom, her boyfriend. So it's nothing, like I don't need to be super fancy. And this is truly like my everyday makeup routine. I'm not super like picky. I don't need to like carve out my brows for an everyday makeup routine. It's just not. I've been so like the opposite of high maintenance lately with my makeup, because I just don't care. And lately I've just been focusing so much on my skin. I feel like when you have like glowy skin, like put some mascara on, or in my case I just have eyelash extensions, and get yourself a nice canvas going and you're good to go. We don't even need all the eyeshadow and all of that. Although most days I do run like a transition color or like my bronzer through the crease of my eyes, but I just haven't been, I don't know, I go through phases. So that's pretty much all I do for brows, and I like to really brush through the front part because I don't want that to look too harsh. Like I don't care if like the second half of my brow, like the outer part is super dark. But I just want the front to look a little bit more natural. So then, like I said, I'll run like a bronzer or just some sort of natural like transition color through my crease. And since I just got this the other day and I've only used it once, look how beautiful this is. This is the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette, and it has like a cushy top. It's so beautiful. And look at those colors, like come on. So pretty. So I'm just going to take, I think I'm going to take this orangey color, Boundaries, and just with a huge fluffy brush, run that lightly into my crease. And I always have to make sure that my CC cream hasn't like bunched up in my eyelid crease. So I'll just take a fluffy brush, kind of shake it off a little bit, and run that through. And usually it does come off kind of harsh, but I always blend it out. Okay, what is your favorite healthy snack or dinner dish? Alright, so you guys are gonna think I'm crazy because I'll have like a favorite dish of the week, like where I'll have it. I could eat that thing probably every single day if it's like something I'm like really enjoying. And then by the next week, I'm over it and I move on to something else. So I'll just tell you some of like a typical dinner for me, or some of the dinners that I have been loving. So this week, it has been, it's like a low fat or light chicken and broccoli Alfredo pasta that I've made. I put on my Instagram not too long ago, which if you're not following me there, go follow me because I always update you guys on everything, whether it be outfit pictures, family stuff, my weight, recipes, or food items that I find. So definitely go follow me there. I will leave that up on the screen for you guys, and it's always in the description box. I found a light Alfredo sauce, and I forget the brand. I want to say it's Classico. Is that even a brand? I may have made that up. But it's only 40 calories for 1/4 of a cup of sauce, and I'll use like 200 calories worth of pasta, which is really not that much. So I'll match that same amount of pasta with that much of cut up steamed broccoli. You all right? And then I'll put 3 or 4 ounces of grilled chicken, and then I'll put that 1/4 cup of that pasta sauce. You guys, it is so good, like so good, and it's only like 350, 400 calories depending on like how much chicken you use or how much pasta. And you could even replace the pasta with like zucchini noodles or like that pasta zero. I just haven't done it yet, but oh man, it is so good and not that many calories. I'm just wiping off all the rest of that so I can just blend, blend, blend. Another meal I was obsessing over for like the longest time was grilled salmon or oven baked salmon with Brussels sprouts and not wild rice. Well, sometimes I do wild rice, sometimes I would do white rice, but I usually do 1/2 cup of white rice, which is 100 calories, a fillet of salmon, and then I cut Brussels sprouts in half, lay them on a sheet pan. I'll do like spray Pam or olive oil, just something so that way salt and pepper can stick to that. And then roast those bad boys in the oven. For my salmon, I like putting garlic powder, or first I'll spray it with Pam once again, or like spray olive oil, and then I'll put garlic powder, salt, pepper, and I don't know how to explain this. Like I make the foil into a square, so I'll like make it have walls. Does that make sense? I can't do this. Like a full-on square, so that way the salmon fits perfectly in there. So when I drizzle the like half or even a full lemon, like it all stays hovered around that salmon. Does that make sense? I don't know. But it like bakes that lemony flavor like right into the salmon, and it is so good. Like words cannot describe. So, and then when the Brussels sprouts come out, some days I'll drizzle like that balsamic glaze from Trader Joe's on top, and it is heavenly. So that's another dinner idea. What else? Just the basic like chicken, rice, and veggies I'll do some nights. Also, I'll sometimes substitute chicken out and put like steak. So it's like steak, roasted potatoes and some sort of a veggie. So just basic meals like that. I can make a video on a bunch of different dinner ideas if you guys are interested in that, but I'm one that doesn't really like just telling you about dinner ideas. Like I want to actually show me making them so you guys can have a visual of like how much I'm eating and how I'm preparing it. So if you want to see that, let me know, and it'll probably take me a good week. I want to have at least like 3 dinner ideas in each video. So maybe like every other day or every day for a few days I'll film what I do for dinner. So just let me know down below if you're interested in that. As far as snacks go, I do have a snacks video up on my channel. I'm just not one who is satisfied after like having like counting out 17 crackers or like 17 Cheez-Its or like Goldfish. Like I want more of a snack that's like going to fill me up. So for a while I was doing like 2 rice cakes with peanut butter and sliced bananas on it. That seemed to do the trick. Or I'll have a Premier protein shake from Costco. They're already made. The chocolate one is my favorite. It's so good. I'm like not even a chocolate like ice cream or chocolate milkshake type of fan. I do like chocolate milk and it tastes a lot like chocolate milk. But they're so good and they're pretty filling. They keep me full for about 2 hours. I think on the package it says 4, but it's like 2 for me. I also in my snacks video did those like little tortilla pizzas. Those are so bomb. Sometimes I'll even just roll up turkey with a little bit of like Laughing Cow or cream cheese in the middle. I just like things that are a little bit more like hearty and filling. Okay, I'm just gonna take my face powder and that fluffy brush and go around in that and just kind of go on top under my brow bone just to clean up any harsh lines in case there are some. It also kind of just tones down that color just a little bit. Then I'll go in with a flat brush and just take this like pale, it's almost just like a nude champagne-y type of color, and just go on my lid with that. I try really hard not to get eyeshadow on my lashes, but it is just really hard for me, you know? So I always kind of take a spoolie with nothing on it and just try to get as much of that eyeshadow off as possible. Then I just take any sort of a black eyeliner and I go on my upper waterline. This just makes the base of my lashes and really just my lashes in general look a lot more full, so you can't see any spaces. So I'll do that. And then lately I haven't even honestly been putting any eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I'll just go in with a waterproof mascara, and I'll usually do like 2 coats or so. Okay, so I will say I just looked in close at my under eyes and I really like the way that Hydra Mist setting powder is working so far. It doesn't look dry at all. Like, I don't even know if you can tell, but it looks so good. Okay, so I just put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes, and then I always go in with just a white eyeshadow. This is my tried and true white eyeshadow from Coastal Scents Cosmetics in Cloud White, I want to say. My last one broke. It was so sad. And so I had to get on Coastal Scents and order more. They're only like $2 an eyeshadow, and then I buy this little pot to put it in for when I travel. So it's super inexpensive and it is so pigmented. Like, I almost want to put this on super pigmented just so you guys can see like how well this works. Like, that is so white. I'm just gonna pack it on and then I'll dust it off because I obviously don't go that hard on my inner corner highlight on a normal basis. I'm just gonna take a brush and kind of dust some of that away. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with my eyes and my eyebrows. So now I'm just gonna finish off my skin and then do my lips. Let's see if there are any other questions actually. Okay, so there are no more questions as of right now. I feel so bad, I didn't really wait that long, but... Okay, so then I'm going in with bronzer. I'm just using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is the milk chocolate one. Bronzer, I love this bronzer so much, and I'm going in with this huge M527 Morphe bronzer brush. I don't really contour every day because I kind of just want an overall glow instead of, or like overall like bronzy warmth to my skin instead of like chiseled out cheekbones. So I'll usually just take this fluffy brush with some of that bronzer, which is not too dark, which is great. And I will go, I'll run that along my cheeks, down under my chin, and a little bit down my neck, just so my face isn't the only thing that's being bronzed. I'll run that on either side of my forehead, because I have a huge forehead. It's ridiculous. So you can't even like really see a huge difference, but that's what I like. Then I'll go in with a blush, and lately I've been obsessed with this Bare Minerals blush. I got a few of these actually from TJ Maxx, and they were only $4.99, and it's Bare Minerals. It's the Gen Nude line, which I'm obsessed with. This one is in that peach though, but I'll just take a little bit of that on my Delium Tools 964 brush that I love so much, and I will go put that on my cheeks. Just lightly, like nothing too crazy. Then time for highlighter. I love a good highlighter. And I don't go crazy with the highlighter because I feel like by the end of the day, or even like a couple hours in, I'm looking super almost oily, and I don't like that look for myself personally. So I'll take this Morphe M510 brush, and it's just a fluffy highlight brush, and I just got this not too long ago, a few days ago. I bought it from Target. It's the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit Loose Highlighting Powder, and it's just like a loose powder. I really probably wouldn't travel with this because loose powders and traveling don't mix well. Like, what? So there's so much in the lid right now, so I'll just take a little bit of that and then like really brush it off. And I'll just go on the top of my cheekbones. Like, it is so pigmented. Like, I barely got any on that brush. And I'll usually run it under my brow bone and like above my brows. So kind of like a C formation. And then I'll do that on this side as well. And then I'll take some on my finger to go just right on my Cupid's bow. Then, because even this is a little too like bam for me, so I'll take just a brush with nothing on it, and I'll kind of like go over all of that a little bit, just so it looks a little bit more like toned down. And then for lips, I do this every single day. Like, if I'm ever wearing a lip color, it's always one of my lip pencils. Like, I'd rather do a lip pencil, like line my lips and then fill it in, than wear an actual lipstick lately. By lately, I mean like the last like 6 months. Like, I just love it. So my favorite like go-tos are the NYX ones. Like, these are so good. I can't even explain it. And I really like the one in Sandstorm. Let's see if I can find it. Found it. Whenever I go to Ulta, I always pick up more of these. Even if I already have enough, I'm like, nah, we're gonna stock up because that's my fave. So it's just a nudie, like my lip color but better type of color, and I will line my lips and then fill them in. A tip for this lip liner is don't put it directly onto a dry lip. Like, before I started my makeup, I put my chapstick on and it sunk in just enough to where like the color will still come off onto my lips, but it's not like super drying. So when I rub my lips together, the color will still kind of mix around well. So that honestly is it for my makeup. I haven't even lately been setting it with a setting spray, just because I feel like it almost looks a little too wet and it doesn't dry how I like it to. So this is really all I've been doing. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. Like, it just looks super natural. It doesn't look like anything crazy. I don't know, I've just been really liking it. Today I did more of an orange crease color, but sometimes I'll do like more of a light brown. And that's really all I do. So that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions about any of the products I use or any questions for me in general, leave them down below. Remember to check that description box and follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.